This very formidable European train, basically one reason is because of its active tilting. Also great meal service. Now goes through the long Gotthard tunnel. That's almost 40 miles. And now goes all the way to Germany. Here in Mannheim, Germany, with an update. No longer staying, as now I know the rule used to be never next to the train station. And now I've reaffirmed it here in Mannheim. The inner city's gone way downhill. And here, this used to be the Ramada. It's now the H+, or in German, the Hoch Null. Better breakfast. They don't charge extra for breakfast like that other place. And it's cheaper and nicer. And it's right at the corner of L12 because this is a quadratic city. That is, it's both a block number and an address. Well, I'm about halfway through my trip through spring break Germany. Last time I used a German rail pass, got that from the German site, cheaper than Rail Europe. This time, because of the shortness, wasn't worth it. Better to just book them in advance. A lot of these were only 19 euros. Even included one into Brussels. And I threw in the Belgian ones. That's pretty darn cheap. In my research, I found something I had never seen before. An adult second class global pass. Short time only, it might be a test. And with today's trains, well, that's just fine. You know, you arrive at the same time. And with a promo code, I got another 65 bucks off. And if you book that and then book all your other reservations at the same time, you avoid any additional fees. And they do charge 7% more, but you know what? That's fine without staying in line. Look, I did 7 other reservations all together in one booking. That's for May. 3 of the 8 reservations are PDF files. I've downloaded an example here. I'm going to do 3 more later using the oebb.at Austrian site and the Train Italian site. They give a cheaper reservation. You can do those with your pass. As we pull into Brussels Nord, which is unique for the ICE train, we pass the expensive Thalys, which does not stop at Brussels Nord. And I'm using some Belgian tickets. Heads up, these are only available 30 days in advance. No peak load pricing and no reservations per se. You just get it for the day in question. So I'm going to the Brussels National Airport in Zaventem, and there are direct trains. They have an additional charge coming to and from the airport. They call it Diablo charge. And even if you have a rail pass, they'll still make you pay. It's about 4 or 5 extra euros. And if you have the ticket, that's included in the ticket itself. Here in Antwerp, Belgium, Antwerp and Anvers, if you will, is, well, I like this place. It replaced the one across the street. We'll ignore that. Going back to my rule of not going to the one that's closest to the train station. Change the name, horrible management. I like this place. Price right. The Kaiser. Here on the spectacularly beautiful Antwerp and Anvers train station, the airport connection to Brussels Airport at 1/4 and 3/4 past. The 1/4 past originates from Amsterdam and is often late, and you'll notice today it is late. You can take the 3/4 past, that continues on to Hasselt. The 1/4 past originating in Amsterdam continues on to downtown Brussels. Well, I'm outside here at the smoking area, this time at Heathrow Terminal 2, and right over there is your transit connections. And every time they say, oh no, you can't go outside, no, you'll have to cancel your trip. No, there's no exit here. This is the 20th time I've done it. They're either very ill-informed or practiced liars. I think a bit of both.